everyone, and welcome to another installment of our new discounting playbook Bootcamp, where we're sharing ways to rewrite the rules this Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm Alison Murta, Marketing Executive at LoyaltyLion, and I'm being joined by Alex Weston from shipping and inventory management platform Brightpearl. It's great to have you here, Alex.
Hey, Alison. How are you going?
Hi. Good. So Alex is here to share actionable strategies that will help you rely on discounting less over Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, while still providing an experience that will delight customers and maximize sales. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alex, can you tell me a bit more about flexible fulfillment options?
Yes, for sure. I think obviously the word omnichannel has been kind of bandied about for a long while now, but I think flexible fulfillment options is an area where a lot of retailers can see a lot of differentiation. We've seen brands gain quite a lot more attention with things like buy online, pick up in store, or curbside pickup, and a lot of the kind of recent research has shown that this is something that a lot of kind of end consumers want to make use of as well. And indeed retailers too. So I think we did some research and found that 1 in 4 retailers plan to adopt some kind of blended experience or a flexible fulfillment approach, such as buy online, pick up in store, or click and collect, and curbside pickup within this year. And I guess like part of the thing around that for the end consumer really is that for a shopper, it means that they can guarantee that they're going to get their item without any of the unknowns of kind of shipping, and it helps shoppers to kind of get assurances around the fact that their products are going to arrive and they know where they're going to be able to get them from. So it removes a little bit of the kind of unknown of the consumer experience and just provides some assurances for consumers to be able to receive their products in the way that they want to, basically.
Yeah, perfect. That's great. Fantastic. Thank you. Moving on to the next one, then, what can you tell us about utilizing shipping options instead of discounts?
Yeah, I think again, shipping options is another way that merchants can really provide differentiation and set themselves away from the competition. Obviously, with COVID restrictions still in place in a lot of areas, not just in the UK but globally. Last minute shopping this year will probably be slightly different than a rush to the shops and a big queue on Christmas Eve. But and generally speaking, things like Black Friday and Cyber Monday have been massive for e-commerce over the last few years. And the speed of online delivery is something that really is kind of crucial here. We all know that Amazon has set the kind of bar of speed of delivery with their Prime service and things like that. So it's pretty difficult for merchants to be able to keep up with those things, but it does mean that the consumer expectation has changed. And I think the more that merchants can kind of meet those expectations and offer flexible and different shipping options, the more that can kind of differentiate them for the end consumer. So again, we did some research with our friends at Parcel Hub and found that actually the majority of consumers are actually pretty willing to pay for next day delivery, but they want it as an option, and they really want to be able to have that as an option. But they're also willing for free delivery to be between somewhere like 5 to 7 days. So as long as you can provide that flexibility and there are different shipping options, then you can kind of meet the consumers where they need you. But again, it's one of those things where I think the more options you provide, the more kind of flexibility you have, the bigger a differentiator it is for a consumer who's looking to make a decision of where they want to purchase from. And I guess like the biggest thing around it being last minute and last minute shopping is that you probably need it quite quickly if you're doing it close to Christmas and things like that. So again, it can be a huge differentiator for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Who doesn't love a bit of free shipping? It would sway me, definitely.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Alex. And lastly, I'm excited to hear more about this one. How can automated returns processes help merchants over Black Friday as well?
Yeah, I think returns has been a bit of a hot topic for a while. And I'm pretty sure that everyone knows that having a returns process in place can really it can really be the difference between acquiring a customer and not, particularly around merchants who sell things where people might buy a lot of one product in different sizes to try it on and know that they're going to return things and things like that. I think some research again showed that 44% of consumers say that an unsatisfactory returns policy would result in abandoning a retailer completely. So, and with holiday return rates increasing, and I think there's about a 30% return rate during the holiday period, then it's obviously a pretty hot topic to make sure that you can set yourself apart from your competition by offering a differentiated returns policy, and making sure that that's pretty clear for the end consumer as well. You might manage that increase by offering things like longer return windows, different options for shipping items back, maybe even free returns to provide the best shopping experience. All of those different things can be pretty crucial in terms of setting yourself apart and making sure that you've got a really clear returns process as well. But I think that's kind of the crucial part, is that it's clear, it's obvious for the end consumer how they actually make those returns, and it's as seamless as possible, because at the end of the day, that's the thing that's going to kind of set the consumer experience apart. And I guess one of the things is as well, that if you want your end consumer to come back time and time again, you want to make the whole end-to-end experience as seamless as possible, right? And so even if someone has unfortunately decided to return the product and they were looking forward to it, if you can make that a really easy process, it's going to make them more likely to come back time and time again. And instead of losing that customer forever, you've gained a customer that's more loyal and likely to come back, which is obviously a hot topic for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And being clear about that is about the rules and the policies is crucial as well. I've had it happen myself, where if it's difficult to really understand, how am I going to get this back if I don't want it, and they've hidden it somewhere in the corner of their website, that you're like, well, I'm just not going to risk it. I'll just
absolutely. So, or worse still, it's not even there at all, and that's just the biggest nightmare of all.
Yeah, exactly. God, yeah. Brilliant. That's perfect. Thanks, Alex. Well, thank you for being part of the Bootcamp. It's great to have you, and thanks for sharing those 3 excellent alternatives to discounting. Before you go, is there a place that you could let viewers know where they can actually learn more about Brightpearl?
Yeah, check out our website, brightpearl.com, or you can email me, and happy to have a chat with anyone about their kind of back office and how they want to implement some of those strategies. You can find me at alex.weston@brightpearl.com.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone for watching as well. We'll see you at our next Bootcamp installment.
Thank you.